Single pot revolutions are a rage right now, but most people forget that this is not a new concept or a new style. It is tricks that our families, or rather our mothers, employed all through their life to ensure you have a very nutritious yet holistic meal, making it simple, making it easy. One such age-old single pot wonder is my shepherd's pie. Now, a shepherd's pie, though very authentic, to tell you honestly, I have never ever created an authentic shepherd's pie because I always use flavors that are readily available in my kitchen. So to start off, into a cast iron, I'm just going to add about 25 to 30 mils of normal cooking. While the oil is nice and hot, into it goes about 8 cloves of garlic finely minced, along with 1.5 inches of ginger. And you want some additional ginger out here just to give you that heat and allow it to transcend into everything. A quick stir, and as you allow this to infuse, in goes 4 fresh red chilies just cut into half lengthwise. Then goes in some red onions. So I've got 4 red onions finely minced, and I'm just going to allow it to get that luscious pink color. As the onions begin to merge with the flavors and start softening up, this is the best time to add some iodized salt, and you just put that in so that it aids in the onions getting that golden brown color. Into this now goes 4 ripe tomatoes that I've finely minced up, and allow it to soften and ooze out all that goodness together. In goes 1.5 tablespoons of that sharp flavor of tomato paste. While following the principles of Indian cooking, you're on the perfectly right track when you see little specks of oil coming out from this gorgeous onion tomato spice blend. With that still cooking on the other side, it's time now to get into my stash and dig out this gorgeous East Indian spice blend. This is going to go in and is going to infuse with that onion and tomato. I'm going to use I'm just going to eyeball this spice blend in, so nearly 2.5 to 3 tablespoons of it, because we love the heat that it brings. But you can go ahead and use it as and suits your fancy. It's now time to take nearly 1 kg of tenderloin mince and dunk it in. All you need to do is break it down and allow it to cook, aiding in the coagulation, but at the same time bringing it that flavor perfectly in tune with the East Indian cooking. Goes in about 10 ml of vinegar. As you allow the mince to saute and get to nearly 75% done, it's now time to add some frozen peas into it. So nearly 200 grams of frozen peas. Now while we allow the mince to simmer, it's time to preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius, and in the meantime get to creating that quick fix mash. Now for a shepherd's pie. Out here I've got nearly 1 kg of potatoes that shortcut I put into the pressure cooker in some salted water and just boiled it. Once done, I passed it through my potato ricer. Quite a messy affair, but the end result is what you get ready in a bowl. And now while it is hot, I'm going to teach you how to make a really quick fix mash that goes on top, or a dollop on the side just to enjoy by yourself. So while this is nice and hot, into this goes nearly 30 to 35 grams of salted yellow butter, along with a good sprinkling of some salt, some black pepper because you want that spice to cut through the creaminess of the potato, and just take a ladle and mix the two together. It's time now to change the color and elevate it to the next level, and that goes in with about 60 mils of full fat cream, just going into this entire creation, and begin lightening it as well. So just allow it to whip up and aerate. This way you get a very light mash which can be enjoyed just by itself with a blob of salted butter on top. It now requires an overload of some freshly cut leaves of coriander. Just add that in. The joys of cooking is when you can multitask and use one thing in 2 or 3 different styles. So I'm going to reserve a little bit of this gorgeous mince on the side, and I'm going to create some rolls with them stuffed within somewhere during the week. And the rest goes into my glass bowl, ready for my shepherd's pie. Now with the entire East Indian spiced mince that is layered into the pan, just press it down slightly so that it holds its shape, and it's time to add that gorgeous mashed potato right on top. Put it up and just flatten it out. Now you can put this into a piping bag with a star nozzle and create beautiful rosettes on top, but too much of an effort. This is simple, easy, and looks decadently pretty. Smoothen it out into all the corners and the crevices. 2 eggs seasoned with salt and pepper, lightly whisked, just goes on top and gets into all those crevices. Perfect to give you that gorgeous golden brown bake on top. In this goes at 180 degrees Celsius for about 25 to 30 minutes. You'll have to check it till you get that golden brown color on top. The golden brown color on top is the best way to know that your shepherd's pie is ready, and you don't need to really do too much because everything is cooked. You just want the egg to give it that gorgeous coloring right on top. With this done, it's time to take it out, and no fanfare required. Straight out, dig in and enjoy it. Now I personally prefer it to be that slightly golden brown, just showing specks of brown here and there. However, you can actually keep it in for another 5 minutes till it gets that gorgeous reddish brown color. The East Indian spice blend, or like most people call it, the bottle masala, is a flavor that's sharp, pronounced, but at the same time it bursts with flavor and heat right into that tenderloin mince, creating a unique home style, or rather your own family style shepherd's pie, adding to the entire repertoire of shepherd's pie. This dish clearly can go down in volumes and volumes of notes. Don't forget to share loads of love by hitting on the like button, and as I always say, don't forget to subscribe.